Hey, what's up, y'all? I just wanted to do a quick, more in-depth video of my environment in here and my stunting situation and what I've done so far to try to correct it and what I'm going to continue to do. So I'm using cocoa. I got seeds from Seed King, and I'm actually going to switch here to the page because they sent me this cool thing. Jack Herrera is one of them. I know I got good seeds. They're not going to be huge, but Jack Herrera and then Amnesia Haze as well. Auto flowers in cocoa. You can see my humidity is a little bit low right now. That's one thing I've been battling a little bit. I come in here and I spray this thing down a few times a day to try to keep the humidity up. But it's constantly, as you can see, the low point right now for today is at 10%. And that's because I had the door open a lot today, and I was letting the plants really dry out before I gave them a good feeding. And I made an in-depth, kind of video earlier about feeding. So anyway, um, seeds, Jack Herrera, and Amnesia Haze. And then this is a brand new Durban Poison that I planted from a different seed company. It's by Pacific Blue. And I thought I was going to get ripped off, and they got really bad reviews, but they finally sent me some seeds. And so I planted that one a good 2.5 weeks after these one had already been going. And as you can see, this is what a 5 or 6 day old plant should look like. These are going on almost, I didn't write it down, but I'm going to start journaling. These are 2.5 weeks old almost now, definitely over 2 weeks. And so I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The light is set at the appropriate distance for the manufacturer. I got this right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get it to a point. 22 to 26 inches, Seedlings and vegetative. 60% at 18 on, 6 off. That's what I'm doing. It's right at 24 right now from the top of the plant to that at 60%. So I don't think that should be the issue. If anything, I feel like maybe I should turn it up. Maybe more light. They're not stretching is the thing. They haven't stretched, so I assumed that my light is at the right height. I have been using distilled water, and I've been feeding them a very little amount of CalMag. In between, I'll go water, and then I'll go a little bit of CalMag, but just at a very low dosage. I just did their first big feeding, which again, I just made a video on that. So let's see what else. I was thinking maybe I might have ventilation issues a little bit because this panel here and this panel here have a Velcro attachment that you can block it off, and I had it blocked off. So I was thinking maybe I wasn't getting enough ventilation, so I took those off because I am in a closet here. I have been running the carbon fan, but on low. So I've decided to increase that and put it on a higher amount. And so that way try to get more airflow of fresh air into here. I plan on putting a CO2 maker up here, as well as I have a humidifier coming. One of these, I'm probably going to have to sacrifice one or two of these to make room for a humidifier. At least one of these is going to end up going, especially if they remain stunted like this. I have more seeds. Hopefully this Durban Poison just keeps growing and it doesn't just kind of crap out like the other ones did. This would be about the time that the other ones seem to start stunting. So I'm hoping that this one is going to do better because I fed it the same as these ones. And I did a half a gallon each to try to maybe saturate the soil because I did not buffer the soil. So that is, I think, what my biggest mistake has been. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. If you guys have any feedback, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.